circuit. Seductive vocalist, that's the promoter, hit the curtains. My voice was angelic, straight from heaven, the crowd sobbed.
Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Detroit Tigers. John Sciambi, Chris Singleton with you, Kyle Dutch. Riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
Just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Casey Mize.
Yeah, I want to see how he handles left-handed hitters in this lineup today, because coming in, lefties are batting over 300 on the year against him. So he's going to have to figure something out to get inside, keep them from getting their arms extended, and then once conscious of the inside pitch, be able to go with something away and finish them off.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. That one a little bit high, and this one is off and running.
No strike.
Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double to start the game.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Brian Reynolds here. That one outside, and it's 1-0.
That's a ball. 2-0 to count.
That one missed. Cruz leads off second with nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's McCutchen. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
And takes low for ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
This is Joey Bart.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
2 down. Here comes the throw. Take a look at the lineup. Down to the 8th spot, a guy that's trying to get back on track at the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Well, there's no doubt he's an important bat for them and one they want to get going as soon as possible. Now, with that said, it's important that he doesn't let that pressure just snowball and get out of control. I'm just looking for good at-bats from him today and see what the outcomes are.
Spencer Horwitz in the box now. No balls and a strike. First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Foul ball there.
Ball 1.
Squirts away a little bit. And a ground ball to first, and that's just foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him. 2 left on. The Tigers coming up, no score. Back here with my pal Singy, and pitching here today, Andrew Heaney.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Matt Vierling, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Puts it in the air out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Spencer Torkelson.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Riley Green, the next to hit, takes ball 1. On the ground right side, Gonzalez tosses to first. Out. 2 out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Kyle Dutch.
2 down, base is empty. Kyle Dutch will hit next. Dutch was named player of the month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year. 2 outs, base is empty.
When you're winning player of the month more than once in the same season, you might be earning some other awards in the offseason. I think he's set up pretty well in the MVP race.
And it is 2-1. That one deep left field, and forget it. A solo shot. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Spencer Torkelson. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Gleyber Torres stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Torkelson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And he takes a strike. Off the mark there. 2-1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
Ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Top of the second, and stepping in is the speedy Nick Gonzalez. Mize back to work. Gonzalez matched a homer in his last game.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
That one finds the zone, and a count 1-2. That one is absolutely belted. Bangs off the wall, makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Jack Suwinski. That one out to right, Vierling. He's there, he's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Batting 8, the third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
1-0.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. Line drive, base hit right field. The tying run is in to score from third.
Well done. Drives in the run. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
1 down. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Number 6 on the National League batting average leaderboard. In the dirt. Kiner-Falefa, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count, he's going to have to give in elevate his pitches and get back into this at bat.
Pitch is in there, and it's 2-1. Tied up here in the early going. Up and in, and that's ball 3.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And it falls. Throw cut off to third. No. He's in there.
Now batting, the center fielder, O'Neill Cruz.
And now the Pirates leadoff man, O'Neill Cruz.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
First pitch misses. Traffic on the bases with one already in here at the top of the second. Line drive, and this might be trouble. One runs in. Around third. The relay to the plate. Head first slide, and he's safe. And it's 3-1.
He was all over that one. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
One out, runner at second. Here's the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. He reached out a walk. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. One out and a runner at second. And there's a foul ball. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No balls. One strike.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the inning. So here's Baez now.
And you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Right side, Gonzalez. To first, Baez gone in the play. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So You're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Ripped on a line. Reynolds puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Batting 8, the catcher, Jake Rogers.
And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played. A good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
2 strikes.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Outside low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. That one off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings over the top of that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Vierland brings it in. 2 down.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the second baseman, Nick.
2 outs, base is empty.
Gonzalez.
Now a chance for Nick Gonzalez. Doubled in his first AB. And a base hit into right center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Now it's the DH, Jack Sawinski. Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Gonzalez, the runner at first with 2 gone. There's a strike. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. That'll make it out of here. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Two outs, nobody on. Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. RBI single his last. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Ball one there. That's to third. Ibanez sends it across to first, and that is the inning. Cannonball coming. It's now a 5-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Well, come on, dance a little, come on, kiss a little, so there's something.
And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
And the batter
Tigers,
now,
the
Parker
center fielder,
Meadows.
Parker Meadows.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So the lineup flips over. Matt Vierling getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
The left fielder, number 31, Riley.
Here's Riley Green. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Misses off the plate, and that's ball one. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1-2.
Here's a high chopper. Horowitz in there safely.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle Dutch.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Dutch digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. That clips the corner.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
And that is out of play. That one just misses.
Down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the last half of the third. Swing and a soft liner out to left field, and it falls. And it forces him to hold up at third base.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
So bases loaded with one away. Torkelson now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one wrapped foul. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Ball.
In the dirt. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved the knock.
So they're all loaded up. Here is Gleyber Torres. He was a strikeout victim his first time. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. So he goes yard to left. His 12th of the season, and we're level. It's 5-5. Siggy, that's his 150th career home run.
Man, Boog, 150 trips around the bases. That's a lot. Congrats to him. I tell you what, that's a lot of trotting. Wow, down 4 late in the game. Things aren't looking too good at that point, but they refused to back down. Great at bats to load the bases and get that tying run to the plate, and boom, grand slam, and we're starting over. This should be a great finish.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Javier Baez. And a curve drops in for a strike.
Well, it's easy to be satisfied and get a little distracted after a grand slam, but there's still a lot of work in this inning to do, and you can really deliver a knockout blow.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll do it. But they leave their mark on the inning as we get another look at the grand slam. All even at 5 apiece. Back here in Detroit as we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
And that one fouled off.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Cruz lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. Swing and a miss as he was late.
One ball.
Well, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
Next offering upstairs. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
So up next, Bryan Reynolds. Just missed. That one's in there, and the count is 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. The 1-2 to the right side, and that one handled. Throws to first, and the Pirates go 1-2-3. So they make short work of them there. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. We're all tied up 5-5. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Rogers.
That's in there.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
On the ground.
Foul.
And foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Towards first. He'll do it himself. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the right fielder, Matt Vierling.
Back to the top of the lineup, Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's out to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
right there. He does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers. 0 for 2 in this one. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
No balls. 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No
Action in the pen down there. Peter Strzelecki loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Majinski also getting ready. Vierling off of first with 2 away.
1-2.
In the dirt. Two outs.
Ball 2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. Connor Falefa snags it, and that is that. Tigers leave 1. This ball game still tied 5-all. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen.
Mize back to work. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Joey Bart just missed. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 2, Spencer Horwitz.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Horwitz in his second season, 27 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So digging in, Nick Gonzalez. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 8-5. He's
so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
A.J. Hinch makes another pitching change. Casey Mize is done. It's a 3-run game.
Pitching for the Tigers, number 49.
Now at the plate, Ke'Bryan
John
Hayes.
Revia.
Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1.
D-Ride.
2 down, nobody on.
1-1.
And we're in the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Cannonball coming. It's now an 8-5 ball game. Back after this on the show.
Just some whips we roll. Oh, always we know. Just some things we show. Oh, cool hat trick. Watch me backspin off the Atlas. Past tense maneuver through you has-beens. I'm laughing.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the power speed combo. Kyle Dutch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Reynolds makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
And that's ripped into left. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here comes Gleyber Torres. He's already homered in this game.
Second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Swing and a foul straight back. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Bart makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier Baez.
The batter now, Javier Baez. And first offering is fouled off. Torkelson off of first with 2 away. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And 1-1. Rocketed out towards right center. And that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting, the third baseman, Andy.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Andrew Heaney will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Now on the bump, Peter Strzelecki. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Peter Strzelecki.
Andy Ibanez. Up now for the Tigers. Time called now. Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter. Kerry Carpenter.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1-2.
This one in the air, right field. McCutchen. And that ends the inning. So a job well done. Back at Comerica Park. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. That's in for a strike.
You know, these Pirates, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And that just misses.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Oh, that high-four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
And ball one.
Oh, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
And that skips in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Left-hand hitter waits and delivers outside. And that one hammered, going back, caught just shy of the wall.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Bryan Reynolds. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. No runs, no hits, no errors. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Well, these Tigers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Next offering is fouled back. And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Parker Meadows. swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Gets a piece and stays alive. This one popped up. Horwitz makes the catch, and there's one gone.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Vierling in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Rogers leads off first with one away. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Reynolds makes the play. 2 down. Riley Green will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground right side. Sneaks through, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Gonzalez to first in time. And that is that. Tigers strand a pair. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. We go to the top of the 7th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Andrew McCutchen. New pitcher for the Tigers, Bo Brisky. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 4, Bo Brisky.
And that one is in for a strike.
0-1.
The other way, and foul ball. And that one hit to first. He steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The catcher, number 14, Joey.
Next, it's the
Bart.
Pirates cleanup hitter, Joey Bart. Fastball for a strike at 95. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. This one popped up. Torres on the run towards the line. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. 2 down, bases empty. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. And that one off the outside edge. And there's a ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. There's a swing and a miss.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Bucks go down quietly. They're on top by 3, 8-5.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. David Bednar.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than one per inning.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. That's off the mark, 1-0.
Running that good
No
fastball
strike.
up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
Pitch
No,
misses
inside.
and the count is 2-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That one at the knees for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his
Now
hands.
back,
Nice
second
job of going the
baseman,
other way.
Gleyber Torres.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Swing and a ball line to center. And that gets down for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Waste
Now
no time
batting,
there. I could watch
shortstop,
base hits like
Javier.
that one all day long, and so
Javier.
could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Really important at bat coming up now.
Here's Baez. Ripped to right. Reaching for it and brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 30, Gary.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move.
Pitching for
Caleb
the
Ferguson will take over here.
Pirates, number 64.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Carpenter in the box now. Takes strike 1.
No ball.
In this situation,
1 strike.
the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you
Double play ball to second. Spin throw, that's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Jake Rogers, the next to hit. 1 for 3. Out to short. And that is that. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Pirates 8 and the Tigers 6. Ready to begin the 8th at the plate for
The second
Pittsburgh,
baseman,
Nick
Nick
Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
Brisky back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Brisky in his 4th year. He features a 4-seam fastball a changeup, a slider,
Ball.
and he works in a sinker. The 1-1.
Outside.
Swings through that.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Fly ball center field. Hauls it in for the out. One away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jack Sawinski.
And now the DH, Jack Sawinski. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
Way inside, and that hit him.
Fastball high and tight right there. A scary combo. I'll tell you what, everyone in the stadium looked like they felt like they needed to jump out of the way. I know I moved.
And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa digs in now. That's outside, and that's ball 1. Sawinski, the runner at first with 2 gone. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and the count 1-1. Outside with a breaking ball. That one to first, boots it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
The batter, the center fielder, O'Neill Cruz.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's going to be O'Neill Cruz. There's a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
The next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Two on, 2 outs. And O'Neill is struck out. So they strand a pair. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Pirates 8 and the Tigers 6. Back here in Detroit, on to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. And downstairs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game.
Dives, and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Riley Green digs in for a critical at-bat.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And fouled off. Oh, 1 down. High fly ball out into left center field. Reynolds flashes the leather on the run and catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way.
Colin Holderman gets the ball now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Dutch goes after that one for strike one.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Grounder might be 2. Fires to second for 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam and they end the inning.
And we're back. New inning getting started. Digging in, Bryan Reynolds. So they turn to their closer, Jason Foley.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 strike.
Fouled off left side. And 1-2. Got him swinging.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
McCutchen in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And he pumps it a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Torres settles under this one, and there are 2 outs. Joey Bart, the next Pirate to hit. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. And now the first baseman, Spencer. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And he chases that one. That ends the frame. So one hit is all they get. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Pirates 8 and the Tigers 6.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Tigers.
and here comes the closer,
Number
Dennis
16.
Santana.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, has room, and he makes the catch.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Torres, batting with one down, takes a strike. Tap foul at the plate.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Next pitch misses. 1-2 the count. The Tigers trailing by 2. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Ouch. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Javi Baez digs in right side. Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter. Colton Keith, big spot for him here. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Cruz under it. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Zach McKinstry. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates have won 4 in a row.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.